Hello, my name's Helen. This is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, thank you. And if you're a Hell's Bell, hello. My voice, again, I've hardly spoken to anyone today, so I didn't know that my voice sounded like this. I have got a drink, so that might help. Before I go any further, I keep forgetting to say, please subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it, and it does help grow the channel and the exposure of the channel and everything like that. So if it's not too much trouble, and you know, if you're dead anti it, that's fine, I understand that. But if you're in two minds, just give it a little go and hit that subscribe button down below for me, and I'd be so grateful. Thank you. So that's that done. So I've got a big 2 at Sainsbury's order today, and there's a few separates. I can't really remember because I kind of order these things and then they come in, and then I think, oh, I must do a video. I'm so efficient and organised. So as a lot of you will know, went over to the Isle of Wight on Sunday for Mum's birthday. It's actually her birthday tomorrow, the longest day of the year, 21st of June, and when she'll actually be 92. But we had a lovely time. It was it's rare now for all 12 of us to get together. Well, unfortunately my sister's partner couldn't make it, but everyone else was there, so that was really lovely. Mum enjoyed it. We had a nice meal, and it all worked really, really well. So happy birthday, Mum, and thank you for all the lovely comments as well, wishing her a happy birthday. I have passed them on, and Mum, in her typical fashion, kind of goes, oh, for goodness sake, but she's glad, really. I know she is. So yeah, what else? Oh, I just wanted to show you a few things. So you know, when I did the Georgia Asda haul, I forgot to show you this that I bought. So I mean, I know it's not clothes, but I thought it was quite nice shape. It looks, you know, it is, I think it's that resin stuff, you know, but it was £12. I think that looks quite impressive, actually, with some, you know, you could put some twigs in it or flowers or whatever, but for £12, it's a good size. So I just thought I'd show you that. I mean, apropos nothing really. I wanted to show you this bag. If you saw my short when I was going over to Mum's, you'll have seen it. It's the Coach Dempsey 40 bag, and I just loved it when I saw it online in the sale. I only ever buy them in the sale, of course, and I bought it as my birthday present for me, really. When it arrived, Rob said, I said, oh, it's a birthday present from Coach. And he said, Coach sent you a birthday present? I said, no, I sent me a birthday present from Coach. So, yeah, I love it. It's great for, you know, if you've got a day. I used it to go over to Mum for lunch because, you know, I wanted an umbrella, and I had a gift in here, and I just wanted it all in one bag, really. So it's so beautifully made. I have to say, Coach really do have high quality finish. It's got this pebble leather edging, and I used a spray which I will link below. I saw recommended, and it protects all the canvas, all the leather, makes it completely waterproof and stain proof and everything else proof. So yeah, I really like it. I know some people don't like a big logo, but I love Coach, so yeah, I like it. So it's all personal taste, isn't it? And I'm not saying it was cheap, because it wasn't, but this was my gift to me, from me, kind of from Rob as well, because he never knows what to get me, so I just get something that I want. What I should say is their whole policy, which is absolutely credit to them, is that the goods should be perfect. So as soon as I drew to their attention that there was a little tiny flaw on there, they just said, send it back for a refund, and you know, we'll refund you and buy a new one. But I wanted to use it, so I said, you know, I'd keep it with a small discount, and so they gave me 10% off, and it's such a minor flaw. And but he said we would never offer you a discount because we want our goods to be perfect, and I think that is a good standard for them to abide by. And then the final thing I wanted to show you that I bought myself is this mug. I've got all the grandchildren's names on Emma Bridgewater mugs on a shelf in the kitchen area, and I was dusting the other day and I suddenly realised that I needed to buy one for our new grandson, Sebastian. So I'm just waiting for that to arrive with just Seb on it. Sebastian was too much money. So I said to Henry, his dad, my son, do you want it to be Seb or Sebby? Because you'll have Sebastian. And he said Seb is fine. So I think he's going to be known as Seb mostly. So he's doing really, really well. They're coming down to see us at the weekend. I can't wait. He's really, you know, filling out, and he's just gorgeous. And so I bought myself this little mug. Because you know when they're going to charge you postage, so you sort of, I mean, you all do it, don't you? You kind of think, well, I'd get £5 off something else I bought to take it up. So this is little Emma Bridgewater mug, and I'm all for girl power, I think, being one of 5 sisters. So strong women will change the world. And then it says, ambitious, brave and pioneering. And it says, deeds, not words. And I completely agree with that. Cheers. I like the shape of these mugs. I mean, I do prefer to drink out of bone china or porcelain, but although these are quite chunky, they've still got a nice feel to them. So yeah, so that's my new mug. Anyway, that's all of that if anyone's interested. So I will try some of these clothes on. I'm not sure how successful they'll be, but be fun trying, won't it? So, oh yeah, do you know what? I'm just going to show you this outfit because it's the first day in ages that it's felt cool enough to wear trousers because it's been so warm. So this is a shirt I got, I don't know where from, Next. Would have been in the sale, and I think the white jeans are from Next. I really like this. I think it looks so kind of clean and fresh, doesn't it? And the pearls just set it off nicely. Oh, that's the other thing to mention. I've got some new things coming from my friend Munir. A couple of new designs he's done specially for us, and they'll probably be here tomorrow. So I'll show those with the next haul. Anyway, I'm rambling on too long. I will get on with it. So this first is a suit, and it's a linen rich blazer and trousers, and the blazer was 25 and the trousers are 20 pounds. It's very roomy, so I haven't got anything underneath it, but it's not bad. I don't think it looks quite as pyjama-y as the other one, because basically, probably because it's a structured blazer, and with the white t-shirt underneath, I think it might look quite nice. You know, I'm going to have to go and put a white t-shirt on. I was being lazy, so I'll go and do that. Hold on. I know, I was being lazy. So I've just popped a little white vest top underneath it. And I think that looks pretty good, actually. Pressed up, I mean, this is just straight out of the bag. But very cool. And I think, you know, with a bit of starch on because it will still crease, but it won't look kind of like a rag if it's starched. It kind of gives it sharper creases. I also went a bit mad this time, bought a couple of accessories. Now this hat was squashed to bits when I got it out of the bag. How ridiculous. I'm not sure it's going to fit. Yeah, it's a bit small. I've got a bag too. Get me with the modelling. Oh dear, how ridiculous. I said to Mum the other day, if you lined your daughters up, who would be the last one that you think would be showing clothes on YouTube? It would be me. All my sisters are taller than me and slimmer than me, but there you are. Just shows you, doesn't it? So yeah, £25, pretty good. It's not lined, but you wouldn't expect it. You wouldn't want it to be, really, would you? Because it's supposed to be cool. Got no fastenings, no pockets, but you know, you could quite easily. I think it would look nice actually, wouldn't it, with the sleeves up like that. And yeah, so for £45, the trousers have got pockets and they're really loose. I've got a fairly high wedge on with them. These are Gabor. A lot of people ask me about these. I've worn them before. Anyway, that's number one. So these, what I've got on here is some linen trousers with a broderie anglaise hem and this Aztec top. Now this top is £15 and the trousers are, hang on, £22. I like the top. It's a bit vulnerable with the old bra, but you know, that it's kind of okay once you've got it on properly. At first it was kind of, you know, slipping down, but you can always wrap those ribbon things round. Really good sleeve actually. They've done that kind of puffball sleeve, which I really like, and it's peplum. Now the problem with the trousers, they're an 18, they fit fine, but they're too long. But because of the broderie anglaise, you can't really shorten them, and I have got a high wedge on with them. So I've got a pocket. I'll put the light on actually. They've got pockets, and they've got this lovely hem, and they're lines, which is fantastic. But you can't really shorten them. You know, I don't see how you could shorten them. Yeah, so I've got really short legs though. So I'm 5'6", but really short legs. I've got a long body. Should have been a swimmer. But this is pretty, isn't it? And it hides a multitude in the tummy area. Great as well if you're expecting. So yeah, I like both the pieces, but I can't get round the hem situation because it's got a scalloped edge as well, so it's not like you could just take some of the broderie anglaise out. The only thing you could really do would be kind of to put, I don't know, a tuck in it, but that would ruin it. So see what I mean? They're dragging on the floor, and these are a good 3.5 inch heel. So if you've got longer legs than me, great. Like the top, like the trousers, but the trousers are no good for my little legs. So what I've got on now is a pair of what they call kick flare jeans, and I got these in the regular, so they are longer than I think they're supposed to be. I think they're supposed to be shorter, but I didn't want to get the short because I wanted to see what the regular looked like, because obviously Marks and Spencer's, I have to get the short. But these are okay. They are snug. I thought at first I wasn't going to get them done up, but I have, even though it's given me a bit of a overhang. And this blouse, so the jeans were 18 and the blouse was 12. So that's very good value. Then I've got on these shoes. I know the jury's out with these clumpy shoes. I quite like a clumpy shoe, and these are £17. Obviously, they're not leather. I think they're quite nice looking, but they're like party game trying to wear them. I mean, honestly, I don't know if it's me, but anyway, I'll show you the full ensemble. I have to kind of walk funny. So the jeans actually fit quite well once I got them on. At first they were a bit, like I say, I thought they weren't going to get done up. The blouse is a lovely colour, long sleeves, you know, where sometimes you do want a long sleeve in the summer, don't you? So needs a line up, but it's a reasonable quality cotton, you know, for the money. It's a fine cotton, but it's not like silly thin. Quite a flattering neckline, easy to wear, easy to throw on over a swimsuit. Would look lovely with those white broderie anglaise trousers if your legs were longer than mine. And I quite like the shape of these jeans with this kick flare, as they call it. Walking like I've done something in my pants. So they kind of got this little kick out at the bottom, which I think is quite nice. Maybe I should have got the short, maybe they'd look better when you've got such short legs, I don't know, but pretty good value for the money. These shoes are ridiculous. I'll just take them off. Break my neck. But I've got another pair of sandals from them as well, actually. So I'll go and change and I'll show you the other sandals. I mean, I'll be honest with you and say that I don't really buy cheap shoes anymore. I've had my share of buying cheap shoes thinking, oh, they're good, you know, and then they're never comfortable for me. I've got difficult feet. They're wide. And I think when you get older, you just won't put up with that discomfort, will you? I won't anyway. So I'd rather spend a bit more money and have something that is comfortable. And that's not even a guarantee, is it? So anyway, shut up, Helen. I'll go and pop the other bits on. So this is just a kind of bog standard box shaped t-shirt. It's really nice quality. Really nice quality. Nice edging on it. £7. This is an 18, but it's a bit too short for me with these particular jeans. This is another pair of kick flare jeans in white this time. They're a slightly different design, and they're certainly too tight to have this short top on. But I will show you, and I'll show you these sandals. These are like, I like the look of them, but it's like, yeah, it's like a challenge trying to walk in them. So they've got these little pockets on the front, but they're just too tight. And you know, white doesn't exactly hide anything, does it? So yeah, this isn't a flattering look. I'm not saying it is, but I'm just showing you what's out there. It's quite big, this t-shirt. I think it's supposed to be. And there again, the jeans are, what price for those jeans? They're £18 as well, and this is £7. And the shoes, cut me in half to bend over. They're a nice style, but I don't know, maybe it's just me. I can't walk in these. They're as light as a feather. They look wooden, but it's plastic. And they're not bad, you know, if you're just somebody who's wanting some sort of short-term, high-fashion shoes. But I can't walk in them. You have to kind of walk like that. You can't walk like that. Not like walk like that, but you know what I mean. You have to kind of go clump, 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 because they're platforms, as they call them. And yeah, I have worn platforms, so it's just not that they're platforms. It's they're £20. They are literally as light as a feather. I mean, I wouldn't say that goes 2 ounces. So yeah, do you remember when I was a kid? Do you remember when those Dr. Scholl sandals came in that were like, just had the leather piece over the front and then the wooden sole, and they had a kind of, you know, a shaped footbed, like orthotic kind of footbed. They were supposed to be like, they were all the thing. Oh my goodness, the number of times I skinned my ankle, you know, with the other shoe. My mum and dad used to be raging about those things. I insisted on having a pair. How ridiculous. But yeah, no ankle skin for the summer. Anyway, that's this. I've got one more thing to show you. This final thing is a sweater, a jumper, and it just caught my eye. And it is an acrylic polyester mix, so, you know, it is just more kind of, what is it, fashion over function, because I don't suppose it would wash too well. It might do. I don't know what happened there. The screen suddenly went blank. So, as you can see, it says honey. It's got this nice design. It's a good length. It's a nice, fun jumper, really. I just saw it. I thought I'd try it on for you. It's £22. As I say, it's an acrylic polyester polyamide blah 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 mix. So I mean, I'm just too warm. We did have some rain this morning, but that's dried up, and now it's a sunny day again. So, yeah, I've just got to kind of take this off. It's too hot. So that was my 2 at Sainsbury's haul. I hope you enjoyed it. A few nice pieces there. I think the trousers, the white broderie trousers, it was a shame that they were too long. But I have got really short legs. So I'd say for a lot of people that they would not be too short. What else? Thank you for all your good wishes for Rob. He's fine. He's back at work this week. The deal was always that he was going to go back to work for a little while, because the holiday and everything kind of came earlier than we had planned for him to retire. So he's got quite a nice, easy job that's not too far away. That's for 10 weeks. So we'll reevaluate after that and see what we want to do and how his review goes at the doctor and everything else. But thank you. I appreciate the lovely comments and the goodwill that's shown towards him. It's difficult. Anybody who has got atrial fibrillation knows that it's very disruptive. I think that's how you would describe it, because, you know, I can't feel my heart beating. My heart is just beating and that's it. I never think about it. But when you have it going really, really high and coming down and then going high again, you know, he can really feel it. And it hasn't happened like that for a couple of years now. So it's really annoying as much as anything, because he's so fit and well, you know, he really is. He's not overweight and, you know, it's really frustrating. But that's life, isn't it? I mean, it could be a lot worse. So anyway, that's him. Not sure what's going to be coming next. So I'm going shopping tomorrow, so we'll see what that brings. I've got to take loads of things back as usual. And yeah. Oh, and then of course, it's Hattie's birthday at the weekend. So she's so funny. They moved, I think I've mentioned that they moved house, and she knew what birthday party she wanted before they moved, because in their new house they've got a hot tub and a pizza oven. So surprise, surprise, she's having a hot tub, pizza oven, pizza. Well, they're not getting in the pizza oven, a pizza party. And so she's very, very excited about that, which is lovely. And one lady, I had some dialogue with a lady about a bracelet that I was wearing that Hattie made. If you look at your messages, I've sent you a message about that. So, and if you can't find it, just drop a line on here and I'll reiterate what I said then. So thank you so much for watching as ever, and I'll see you really soon. Bye.